scale. You don't want them touching. Okay? Yeah, that should be
good. Like, is this good?
Is this all because, you know, Minnie didn't pay you the money? There you go.
Well, maybe it was fate when you walked in the door. I could have sworn I've seen your face before. So glad that you said hi, 'cause I was way too shy. What would have happened if you just had passed me by?
And then when you put them on scale, you don't want them touching. Okay? Yeah, that should be good.
Like, is this good?
Yeah, that's fine.
Here. Did I just hear queso?
No.
Oh,
So, you're going to use your hands. Just you move your hands. No more. It's okay. They can be a little uneven. This isn't really cooking them. This creates that. You know how pretzels have a soft interior but kind of a chewy exterior?
Yes, yes.
That water bath with baking soda, because that's what that is. It's
I'm sorry.
water and baking soda. That's what gives you that
Don't rub it in.
exterior.
Don't rub it in, my guy.
That cook.
So for today's project, I have to fix my truck. It's been starting, like after you fuel it up, it would do like a very rough start, like it didn't want to start. And it's only after you refueled it, like that is weird. And then the check engine light came on. So I plugged in my handy dandy tool here. And it was saying that my fuel mixture is too rich. And according to the O2 sensors, the fuel mixture is rich. So then I ran my, like the diagnostics and whatnot, and it said recommendation, replace the mass airflow sensor. So that should correct the fuel mixture deal. And then the rough start, it was saying that this right here, this is like the evap something or other. But basically if this is malfunctioning, then that could cause the rough starts. And I read, some reviews where people replace this, then it fixed that O2 sensor reading saying the richness, and then this fixed the rough starts. So I ordered a mass airflow sensor off of Amazon. So this is the one I needed. And then here's the other sensor. It's an evap valve. Basically, this little guy right here, he's got a sensor that plugs in, and then the excess fuel vapors, whatever, I don't know, excess fuel, this kind of controls all that. So that could fix my problem according to these two things, and according to what this said with its diagnostic capabilities. So I'm going to replace this and this today, and we'll see if my fuel economy improves and if the engine light comes on anymore. So here we go. So before I start, they recommend disconnecting the negative terminal on the battery. That way you don't damage any of the sensors when you're plugging them in. So then I work on doing the mass flow sensor, which is just 2 screws, and then you pull it out. So not too bad. It looks like there was some gunk buildup on the sensor itself. That's what I'm trying to show you here. And then here's the new one, which is nice and red and all shiny and stuff. So this one, you know, should read correctly because there's not a bunch of gunk buildup on it. So since I'm, you know, dealing with air and whatnot, I figured I'd take out my air filter and just blow it out quick just to get any dirt and whatever particles it collected out, just so the sensor has the most air possible and clean air to read.
She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing to me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy.
Now I move to the evap control valve, and this is just 2 screws, not too hard. Unplug the sensor. The tricky part about this thing is you got to reach these 2 tabs that are underneath. So that's why I'm trying to use like a little pick to be able to reach them, and then you lift it up and then it comes right off. But it's like a little locker on it. So pull that off. Get the valve out, put the new one in, hook everything back up.
Yeah. All right. Wouldn't lie to you. Didn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me.
And then after all that, then hook up the negative battery terminal. All right, so with my diagnostic tool, it also has an app that it works with, and we'll run you through. So this is what that code was, and that's why we replaced the mass airflow sensor. This is what it said it would cost. I guess that would be like at a dealership maybe, I don't know. Because I did not pay that. $60 for the mass airflow sensor and $42.78 for the Motorcraft vapor canister valve. That's what it is. So it's part of the evap system. So yeah, it's saying right there, that was what it is. The evaporation emissions evap vent control valve. They said it would cost that, like I said, $42 instead of that. And then it just runs you through what else. So I changed the spark plugs on this thing already at that mileage. So under predicted repairs, well, they recommend I change the engine coolant. So that's still on the list to do for scheduled maintenance. And predicted repairs is what it's saying here. When we did the spark plug, so I can cross that off. I can cross off mass airflow sensor. That doesn't matter, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, that's what this system tells me, or this tool tells me. So at least we got that done, and hopefully the truck will be running all good now. Hopefully I'll get better gas mileage. That's a big thing, because the gas mileage on this was not so good because it was running rich. What are y'all doing?
Cheating! She cheated. She cheated. She went inside house.
You can go too. You can go do that. But don't run. Don't run.
Yeah, I don't want you tracking a bunch of mud and crap in the house.
Just. Well, you're cheated. You cheated too. If you cheated, Jason cheat as well. That's the rule.
You're tired, Brenda. Sorry.
Bro, I'm tired.
What are you doing, Freya?
You gotta tag me, you know that.
Jason, you wanna go inside?
I mean, after she tagged me, I guess. You gotta take her picture.
What are you doing?
I did want to wait there.
Where?
I'm tired.
Freya, your feet are all dirty.
Hey, you know you have to. Okay.
You gonna put your feet in and clean them? Oh. Bailey boy, what are you doing?
I'm recovering after running around with them
You
kids.
running around too with the kids?
Yeah, it's exhausting.
You being a silly boy?
Well, if you mean playing with kids is silly, then yes.
What do you think, Bailey?
Thinking it's nap time.
Tired. Gotcha.
We're not bad guys, you know. We just got a job to do. You know, we got to collect the taxes, the yard taxes. That's right. If we don't do it, we don't get our reward. That's right. We're just businessmen. You know, we got a job to do. That's right. And Daddy Duck said if we don't pay him, we won't be happy. That's right. You know, no hard feelings. It's just business. You know, we got to do our job.
The boys did good. I made a cheese sauce to go with it. We made the dough this morning, and it's a pretty simple dough. If I remember, 4 cups of flour with about a teaspoon of salt, and then you do in a glass jar 1.5 cups of warm water, not hot, not cold. Oh shoot, what is it? 2.5 teaspoons of yeast and 4 tablespoons of sugar. Let that bloom, then mix it all together, and then I let it rise for probably about 4 hours, and then you saw the boys rolling and cutting them out. But
Yeah.
they always enjoy fresh, warm pretzel bites, and they're pretty easy.
Gotta make sure they're edible. Get some salt, get some cheese, and take a bite.
Yes, yes.
Minnie, are those ducks trying to hustle you down for some money?
Yeah, they keep saying I owe them a yard tax. I don't know what their deal is.
You gonna pay them?
I've been trying to with Poop and Pee, but they're not accepting.
Oh, okay. I mean, your funeral. Bailey. Oh, why you gotta get up? Hey, are you gonna protect Minnie from the ducks?
Hell no, what'd that girl
Hey.
do for me?
Ask me a question. You gonna protect her from the ducks?
Yeah, I said I wasn't gonna do it, you know? She's gotta work that deal with them ducks.
No? Well, there's your answer, Minnie.
Oh, come on, bro, help me out. Hey, come back here. Come back here. You son of a bitch, you've been skimming off the top, haven't you? That's why we haven't had enough money to pay Daddy Duck.
Quite the violent
I'm
bunch,
gonna
aren't you?
beat you so good, you're gonna
Hey,
take this
leave him alone.
beating.
He's your
I
buddy.
swear I didn't
He's
do
your
it.
buddy.
Buddy mine,
Leave him alone.
he's been stealing.
Break it up. Break it up, you two. You guys are nothing but
I ain't done
trouble.
with you yet. Hey, come back here.
You guys
Don't
are
you run away from me.
troublemakers.
Oh, it's just
Hey,
making me
hey.
madder. Come back here. If we don't get enough money together, we ain't gonna get access to the other side of the yard and get some of that fine duck booty over there.
You guys are
And you've been
troublemakers.
stealing. Why? Why would you do this to me?
Is this all
Just want to
because
see my hot girlfriend over on the other
Minnie
side.
didn't pay you the money?
Well,
taking
yeah,
it out on each other now?
because Minnie didn't pay us the money, but also Jerk's been stealing from me. I thought we were partners.
I swear I didn't do it. I think it was Bailey saved me.
You know, once he goes inside, nothing will save you.
Were you running at me thinking I'll save you?
Please do. It's Bailey. It's
Better
Bailey.
work it out
He's
on
been
your own.
stealing. He's the one that's been taking the cut off the top.
Don't you lie to me. You know, Daddy Duck doesn't accept lies. He only accepts
A big
cash.
bully, huh?
I want to be able to get back to the other side to see my girl.
Today, I'm going to be doing a refresh on the lawnmower. We've had this lawnmower since 2018, and I have pretty much done nothing to it except replaced the drive cord, and that was it. Just because I grabbed it when it was in this position and it broke. You're not supposed to do that. Because yeah, I stretched it out in this position. Not supposed to do that. But anyway, so it's a Toro. It's got a Briggs & Stratton motor in it, and it needs some loving. It needs to be cleaned up. Like I said, I haven't even changed the oil on this, and it still has been running perfectly fine. Starts every time, and drive system still works after replacing that cord about, I don't know, 3 years ago. Other than that, I haven't done anything. So it still has the original spark plug, oil, air filter. I've cleaned it out. I've put some good gas through it and whatnot to kind of clean out the fuel system. But other than that, I haven't done anything. So I'm going to clean it up. I'm going to replace the air filter. We're going to put some good gas in it again. And so it can clean it out. New spark plug I want to do. It's a new spark plug, put new oil in it, and I want to replace the blade because this blade has seen better days. It's chewed up. It's chewed up for sure. So, but that's what happens when you run it for so many years. And I would just like a more even cut. I've noticed with this blade on it, last season it wasn't cutting as even. So I want to do a complete refresh on it and give it some new life. Besides this piece breaking here, it's really in really good shape. So that's the project, and it's due. I wanted to do this at the beginning of the season, and for us, our season kind of starts in February, and that's what it is. So yeah, grass is getting a little bit long. Not super long yet, but I want to get this all ready for it. So I'm going to work on this lawnmower, change the oil first, and then I got to go get the parts to do everything else. So there's actually enough fuel in it to cut my backyard. So I did that. Then I ran out of gas right when I was about done. So now I can drain this oil. It's nice and hot. It's the temperature. And I'm not going to spill any fuel when I tip it over on its side because there is no drain plug. That's why it's one of those mowers that you just add oil. You never change the oil. You just add to it. So they don't even have a drain plug on this. But I just figure it's due. So yeah, you just basically take this out. You can see she is not clean. But not horrible, considering. And then you just dump it on its side, drain the oil out. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Oh yeah, it needs the oil change. That stuff is dark, real dark. So yeah, I you know, when it comes to no oil change oil or lifetime oil, I don't know. I mean, this has worked for years, but I think at some point changing it's not a bad thing. I think in the service manual it says every 50 hours or annually. Like I said, I just added oil to it and that was it. So I just figured it's due. So I'm putting in Briggs & Stratton small engine oil, synthetic 5W30. It's their multi-purpose all environment oil. So I'm gonna put this stuff in and then we should be good. So I tore this thing down a little bit, took the cover off, I'm cleaning it up. The only thing I found was like this was kind of like that, this hose. So, and that's from the air box here. So I just put it back on and I'm just gonna throw a zip tie on it just to make sure because it is kind of like loose. And as far as I can tell, this is just, here's the carburetor, so it has the air going in. I don't know how fuel goes in there too, whatever, but I was gonna put a hose clamp on, but I'm like, it doesn't look like there was a hose clamp on it before. So I'm just gonna throw a black zip tie on around it just to kind of hold it a little tighter. There we go, problem solved. Just how it's on there pretty good. Hopefully that'll make it happy. All right, here's what she looks like all cleaned up. So I still gotta change the spark plug, the blade, and then the air filter. I gotta go get those parts, but I got it all cleaned up. It's not all dirty anymore. Can actually see all the labels and everything now. They were all covered before. Don't look too bad for the age, besides your normal wear and tear. So I'm just undoing the spark plug here. Normal 5/8 spark plug socket head. So yeah, that pretty simple to change and very accessible. Doesn't look too bad. Normal wear and tear, no oil in the cylinder head, so that's good. So yeah, looks like it's in good shape. All right, so we got the spark plug. It's gapped to like 28, 29, according to my little gap tool. I did pick up all genuine Briggs and Stratton parts, so we got the spark plug. Look pretty identical. This is a Champion, this is a Briggs, so but they look exactly the same. Got air filter. Man, it got dark quick, didn't it? All right, gapped it to 28, 29. Like the original one. Get this little guy in there. Alright. Spark plug's changed. So we got a new plug in there. Let's do the air filter right away. New filter. Give you some idea. Yeah, that filter's a little dirty. Little dirty. 7 years old. Put the new one on. Oh yeah, here you go, buddy. There we go, filter in. All right, there you go. Look at how worn out that blade is compared to a new one. So this old blade should look like this, and you can just see just even around these edges just how much it rounded out, how much material it took off. So put that sucker on. Boom, baby. This is gonna make a massive difference. Oh man, this is a big blade. That thing is big. So yeah, this is gonna make a world of difference, I think, with cutting, because this blade is just old and worn out. Now we put this on and we should be good to go. Had to put it on auto, not one. Up. All right, because I'm not sure how well you could see it at night, but so this is the new blade. This is the old blade that I replaced. You can just see how much wear was on it compared to this new blade. Holy cow. But you know, that's 6-7 years worth of use that we got out of it. And yeah, this should be a big difference in cutting. And there you go. I got it all cleaned up. Just for like my notes and whatnot, I put on the side, I torqued the blade on the bottom to 60 foot-pounds. And then this is what the spark plug gap is at, 28 to 29. Just for reference, for, you know, if something happens to me or whatever, I forget, it's right here. And then when I took this off, I also wrote, you know, that I replaced the air filter, the spark plug, the blade, the oil, all in 2025. So last step is putting in my fuel treatment. And here's the fuel treatment. This is pure gas basically for the lawnmower. It's ethanol free. So we're gonna put this in. This will help clean it, but also just hopefully revamp the motor, clean out the carb, all that good stuff. And yeah, this is the last thing. And then this thing is completely refreshed. I mean, I got it all cleaned up, minus, you know, the tires, but whatever, they're gonna get dirty right away anyways. But yeah, and it doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad at all. Oh yeah, baby. No, hold the top one first. Top one to hold, you have to hold the entire time. Start it. And the bottom one does the wheels. You gotta pull hard, bro. Be strong. Be strong. Come on, you can do it. There you go. If you don't want to do that side, you don't have to. Just come back and cut this then. That's all you wanted to do? All right. Well, then Daddy will do the rest. So the lawnmower works flawlessly. The yard looks very evenly cut. So I think we got a good start to this season. Boom. Lawnmower season. Yay! Oh, you guys.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
What are y'all doing?
You know, just ducking around, waiting for some business.
Think you can just be up there on the perch?
Well, this is our throne and our territory, so yes.
Oh, yeah? Prince, what do you have to say about the allegations against the Daddy Duck Mafia?
Mafia? What are you talking about? We're just a
No, you're his
family.
number 2. Well, actually, the queens are, but you're up there too.
We just, you know, hang out together. No mafia
No comments?
business here.
Come on. Just give me some comments here.
I don't know about no mafia. I mean, we're just Daddy
All
Duck's
right.
family. We're a crew.
Daddy Duck, what do you have to say about the allegations against your Mafia group? Your Mafia family?
There's no mafia family. What are you talking about? I'm just here with my lady friends, and you know, I take care of them, make sure they don't get beat up or anything. Those 2 wise guys on the other side of the yard were beating up my girls, so you know, I had to send them away.
So that's why you got rid of those 2?
Yeah, they're just being a little too rough for my girls.
Didn't want the power struggle, huh?
Come on, power struggle,
bigger
look at
and
the
stronger.
size of me. I can take them, no problem.
I see.
He sure can. He's a beast.
Nothing Dada? What's Dada doing?
Can you do your... Can you do that?
Why are you trying to steal my arm?
Oh. You're silly.
Hey, what are you doing to my girl? I'll lick your fingers. Pay attention to me.
Can you do your raspberries? Can you do the raspberries?
You're
Go.
supposed to be paying attention to me.
Whoa, that scared you, huh?
Hey, why are you so antsy?
What are you doing? What are you gonna do to her? Don't pinch her cheeks. Don't you pinch my cheeks, brother. Don't you pinch my cheeks. Don't you pinch my cheeks. I don't want to. Don't you tickle me either. Don't you tickle me. Don't you tickle me. You tell him. And here's what Cambriea does when she has some free time. She calls it product researching. I don't know. Looks like she's just playing games to me, but, you know, I guess, you know, I play my Xbox, play some Forza Horizon 5, and she plays this, I guess. But, you know, sometimes you just got to take a break and, you know, play a little bit of games, you know. So I can't blame her. All right, update on the truck. Everything's working now. When I filled it up with gasoline, it didn't hard start or anything, so that definitely fixed the problem. And I haven't had any check engine lights come on, so far, you know, so good. And I did notice a little over 1.5 miles better per gallon in the city. And, you know, since this is a V8, it's like, oh, 1.5 miles. Well, every mile per gallon you can get with a V8 matters. So I'm curious to see what it'll get on the highway. I've just driven it really in the city since replacing that part. And like I said, 1.5 miles more per gallon. It was all the way down to like 14.4 miles per gallon. Now, driving in the city, I seen it like in the 15s, like 15.2. I don't know if it got up to 15.5, but you know, it's still early. We'll see. But it definitely fixed the problem. So, and thank you for all the birthday wishes from everybody that was wishing me happy birthday on Instagram and on just the comments and everything. So thanks again for the birthday wishes. Yeah, really didn't do much. I mean, you saw me doing the lawnmower. I did that on my birthday. So, yeah, just trying to get stuff done like usual. It's just another day.
Tasty yum-yums.
Daddy Duck, can we get a comment on the charges brought against you of money laundering, extortion, tax evasion, prostitution, and all the other business your crime family's in?
Yeah, simple. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. Don't believe everything the media tells you.
Yeah, he's innocent. Don't believe the media. He's a good, hard-working man. You better watch out if you know what's good for you. Daddy Duck's innocent.
But Daddy Duck, there's undeniable evidence against you.
Don't believe that crap. It's AI generated. Lies, all lies. Don't believe the media. See you next time. Bye.